We live. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breezy and tea time.
I'm back. I'm back. You feel me?
This is a special episode. Oh, this Who Run the City, the podcast.
You already know the vibery.
Episode 32, but it's episode 1 for what? The first time we did an episode for the regular season.
Yeah,
Game one.
Facts. So you know, in prototypical fashion, listen to my funky tunes while we do our shares and whatnot. You heard?
Oh yeah, I'm hype. I don't forgot about the game.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
If you say I'm taking L's, you must mean lessons. And after every struggle, I receive blessings. You never catch me folded when God's testing. Cause I'm blessed and highly favored, picture me stressing. I break rules, run hard and pay dues. You can catch me putting in work while they snooze. They too scared to move, too concerned with others' views. And they never achieve greatness, they too scared to lose. Real nigga cloth is in my stitch. That Alexis ain't grace, no bitch. Sometimes things go south and niggas leave and branch off. But on the squad, I never switch. I'm a street paver. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck.
Man,
my fault, y'all.
I'm gonna cook you for that.
We just had a little technical difficulties.
Safe for that, man.
We just had a little technical difficulties, but yeah, listen to my funky tunes while we do these shares. You heard? Bring that back. Pull up.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
If you say I'm taking L's, you must mean lessons. And after every struggle, I receive blessings. You never catch me folded when God's testing. Cause I'm blessed and highly favored, picture me stressing. I break rules, run hard and pay dues. You can catch me putting in work while they snooze. They too scared to move, too concerned with others' views. And they never achieve greatness, they too scared to lose. Real nigga cloth is in my stitch. That Alexis ain't grace, no bitch. Sometimes things go south and niggas leave and branch off. But on the squad, I never switch. I'm a street paver. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it cost me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
Heard it through the grapevine that they hating on us. Food for thought, why you think they always waiting on us? Ace Popper, showstopper, the doctor's in. Here's a shot, 100 proof they never count me in. Call a spade. Private island, Henny gods, palm trees, watch me pave the way. Get in and I whip it, call it anime. FDR, 95, we headed out of state. Money lock, confinement. No pressure, no diamonds. Exchange ain't what's in common, cause the sense ain't what's in common. Common sense ain't never stopping. Another speaking metaphorically, scorching beats, Nova heat, blue cane if we talking feet. Moon walking through the galaxy, substance spinning the real control.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody on the early pull up.
Yep.
Kev Rodriguez, Fast Trash, Angelo Blue, we see y'all. You heard?
I respond too. I see Fresh Trash. He says son on the Nixon-ish, the page, our actual page.
Yeah.
So yeah, we respond. You comment there, we'll respond. Shout out to Kev. He did the episode last week. You did great, man. So
absolutely.
Shout out to you, man.
Shout out to my guy Kev for holding it down while I had to go, chill with the family. You know what I mean? Kev did a great job.
Okay. He made the Knicks look good.
Yeah, you know, he came and handled you. You know what I mean?
I
Pause.
won't say he handled me.
Pause.
Well,
Yeah.
what I will say is that he came in swinging. I thought, I was going to kind of like, this is how it goes, but he came with a whole game plan. So shout out to Kev.
Kev kept up with the cook culture that I be doing every time I pull up here. Thank you, Kev. You feel me? That's why I asked you to pull up, because I knew you would represent the right way. Thank you.
He is a solid Nick fan. I got nothing but respect for Kev. You know what I'm saying? He still be trolling my page. But shout to him. Shout to all the fans that pulled up. But T-Time, man, why you wasn't here, man? What happened, bro?
I'm chilling with my family, man. Took a trip to South Carolina.
All right.
You know what I mean? Chilling with my pops for his birthday. You know what I mean? Important time. Took my daughter down there. It was great. Great time. You feel me?
That's what's up.
But I'm back now, and we smoking on Net Pack tonight.
You see, y'all could be
we
back
smoking on Net Pack tonight.
Listen, both teams play, right? We don't play each other till 11:30, but both teams play. Now, you guys, the first time y'all played, y'all represented home with a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we didn't get a home game yet. We lost.
Hard fought win.
Hard
fought win. You feel me?
Talk about it.
Yeah,
man.
it was beautiful.
About it.
It's beautiful. For those who watched Knicks and Ish last night, already spoke about this. But for those who didn't tune in, I'll do it again. You feel me? Kemba's homecoming, he didn't play as well as I would like. You feel me? Well, he was like 3 for 8 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3 though. You feel me? He had 2 crucial turnovers at the end of the game that almost cost us the game. You feel me? But I said I'd give him a pass. His first game playing it for the home team. I could only imagine all the emotions he had going on in his mind, playing in front of, putting on that New York on his chest for the first time.
Oh, man.
You feel me? And I could imagine it was a very emotional experience. But
he was cold, right?
I mean, yeah, he shot 37% from the field, but he also shot 75% from 3.
Oh.
Yeah. So again, it's not what we would have liked. You feel me? But he's gonna get there. I'm not worried about him playing well. You feel me? Like, he's gonna get there when he get his rhythm. But I told you who did play well. What you call him?
French fry Fournier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it
French fry was cooking.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And help us get that W. Clutch 3-pointers. You feel me?
I respect it.
He did also make a mistake that almost cost us the game too, by doubling Jaylen Brown on the inbound with 4-point-something seconds on the clock, instead of sticking with his man and letting I believe it was Alec Burke on the court commit the foul. So they got the outlet pass to midcourt, which led to the pass to Marcus Smart on the wing, and he shot the 3 to send us into overtime.
Okay.
But other than that, my boy came out in OT gunning. Bang, 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 bang.
So it's fair to say that he made up for what he did.
Absolutely, all day in America.
Overtime in the first place.
Absolutely, all day in America.
Okay.
Absolutely, all day in America.
So he just cleaned up his mess.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So this is a glorified mess. 7 clean up. There's a spill by Fournier.
But he won.
But no, he cleaned this mess up.
He won though.
I respect it.
He won though.
I respect it, bro.
You feel me? He won though. 32 points.
I respect it.
32 points.
I respect it, bro.
32 points. Shooting the lights out. Feel me? Bang, 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 bang. Shooting the lights out. 32 points. Shout out. And shout out to Julius Randle, starting to show people that last year wasn't in admiration. You feel me? Like, he's really like that. You feel me? He really get those buckets. You feel me? And that's exactly what he did. You know what I mean? I told everybody already, Boston is not better than the New York Knicks. You feel me?
In a 7-game
and we're gonna
series,
prove that.
Beat them?
Absolutely, all day in America.
I mean, I ask you because you're not a predictive type of guy.
That's like not true. That's not true. And you need to stop saying that. I make predictions all the time. But what I'm not going to do is have you force me into making a prediction when I'm not ready to make a prediction.
But you're ready to make this one.
I said we beat them in a 7-game series.
Okay.
Like, first of all, and I've been making predictions. I just didn't make the prediction you wanted me to make.
Okay.
I said that we was going to end up somewhere between 3 and 5. That's a prediction.
I heard you.
You feel me? That's a prediction. The only prediction I didn't make was you telling me to put a specific number on our win total.
Okay. All right. So
stop saying I don't make predictions, because you've done that many times, which is mad cap.
Yeah, because I've seen you shook up once or twice.
No cap.
But again, if you stand on that, fine. I don't care if it's cap or not. If you stand
you should
on
care it's cap, because you're
if,
saying it.
Look, if you stand on it, even better. If you don't, I'm gonna cook you for it. This
Bro,
is the rules of the
I stand
game.
on everything I say. But what I will not do is be pressured into making a prediction that I'm not ready to make.
Okay, no, but you stand on saying y'all will win a 7-game series.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All day in America.
Okay, I respect it.
Absolutely all day in America.
All right.
Because they are not a better team than the New York Knicks. Listen, Jason Tatum, bad man. Jaylen Brown, bad man. But as a team, we're a better team.
Okay.
All day in America.
So, I mean, what about tonight? Y'all supposed to win that game.
Orlando, we gonna wash them boys.
Okay. That's a game y'all supposed to win.
We gonna wash them boys. You hear what I'm saying? We gonna wash them boys.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we play Philly.
2-0. We 2-0.
I think that's gonna be a tough game. Drummond just had 17 boards, and we
wait. Let's not gloss over. We talked about my previous game. We just not gonna gloss over the fact that y'all let the Bucks wash y'all up. Where's the pride? You feel me? They bump y'all from the playoffs. They got their rings in front of your faces. Y'all didn't even put up a fight. Where's the pride? Where's that grit that you be talking about? Where was it when running dunk man was running and dunking all over your whole team? You so high, Nick Clax. Get that out of here. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened, son?
You ready for me to answer? I know you was. All right, so hold on. All right, so I seen a quote from Nick Clax in the interview, and he blamed it on himself. He said, "Yo, I didn't come out with the intensity I needed to on the defensive side of the ball. It was my mistake for my play, and for us to do better, I have to play better."
When Giannis punched this shit, took his heart. That's what happened.
All right, but you know, as a fan, you at least want to see, you know, a player that you like man up about his mistakes.
That's a fact.
You know, he ain't tuck his tail.
Fournier did that too about the double team. You feel me? When he messed up in the post game, he definitely said it was his fault.
Yeah. So like, you know, I was upset at Joey Harris. He was cold, but I was more upset at Steve Nash. Because this is where coaching come in. You know, guys get cold, you sit them down. And, you know, I was talking to Kev about the Knick game, and he was telling me that I think that happened with one of your players. Like, they was cold, but then they got hot.
Quickly was cold. He only played 8 minutes.
Right. But case in point is the coach got to know when to fold him and hold him. Like, he got to know when to pull a guy out the roster and say, all right, out the lineup and say, all right, sit down. You cold. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say something to Kev right now because I'm reading the comments. Kev, yo, listen. I try very hard to stay away from all Knick news while we playing, while we recorded, because all Knick games are recorded at my crib. So I go home and watch the Knick games like with a blank mind because I don't know what's going on. So please, bro, do not post the scores in the comments. Please. Thank you. My fault. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. You know, listen, man, I expect all this. You missed last week. I know you missed us. You called us from the airport.
Absolutely.
Again, on live.
Because you was capping.
Hold on live. I did not dodge his calls. The phone was here. It wasn't ringing. You could ask Kev. You know, ask Rocco.
I called up because you was capping.
No, but the point is I don't duck no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
You was putting some smut on my name, bro. I ain't like it.
Nah, man, listen.
I ain't like it.
Kev too, man. I brung it to him too, man, and he know what it is too, man. I feel the same way when it come down to this vlogging thing. It's you started it when it come down to making it a thing, right?
Yeah.
Then I followed up because I honestly, you know, I pulled up as a fan, but I became a troll in the same day because you can't really pull up as a Nets fan on this page and just watch it. You know, you automatically you're the other guys on the other side and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So it happened fast. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fluky. You know, he's definitely didn't get a warm welcome when I got there. But again, the story goes, he started it. I came through. I bombed it. But truth is, I watched it a few weeks. It's not like I came 1 week and then it was gone. Nah, it was a fun show to watch because Fluky and Curtis and Kev was there and they was the one like troll police or whatever. So, you know, it was fun because it just showed, you know, that I could do this trolling thing. You know, I got a whole almanac of trolling.
So
I
listen,
practice.
All you need to just stop saying is that you trolled my show and that's why I went away. Stop saying that because that's not true.
So what
That's not
happened?
true.
Tell me
That's
what
not
happened.
true. I told
man.
you already. Like, why do I gotta explain
Tell
the
the
same
world.
story? I told it. I said it on the show before. You feel me? The shows took pauses a few times.
Yeah.
It started off as sports and shit.
Yeah.
I paused from that because of life. You feel me? Then it
Okay.
came back as Nixon-ish. I paused again. You know why? Because of life. Then I brought it back again.
Yeah.
You wasn't nowhere to be found none of this time.
Okay.
And then I paused again because of life.
Yeah.
It happens. You feel me? Like,
Yeah. No. To be honest,
you had nothing to do with that. But let's get back to talking about why y'all got roasted by the Bucks.
hold on. I just want to pay homage and say a world without trolling is a world I don't want to know anymore. You know, once I found your page to troll, I never looked back. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, I mean,
All right. What? We
you was
lost
talking about
the
Steve
Knicks.
Nash? You
Yeah,
was talking about
Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash?
I was upset at Steve Nash for the simple fact that he could look down and see Cam Thomas is someone who could replace Joe Harris scoring. He may not be able to replace Kyrie Irving scoring, but he damn sure could replace Joey Harris scoring.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm
And-
not gonna say no to that.
And that's essential for us to win, for the defense to be honest. We could keep the defense honest if they feel like we still have a big three. Yeah, I said it. I feel like Cam Thomas could be part of the big three with KD, Harden, and Cam Thomas. But Nash got to be courageous enough to give him the minutes to be that effective.
Offense is not your problem, bro. That's the thing.
Offense became a problem last game.
Offense is not your problem. It's the fact that y'all
Oh,
can't
sure,
stop
man.
nobody defense. Y'all play too small. You feel me? And
That's a lineup situation
and
as well.
and the Bucks take advantage of that every time.
That's
You
a
feel
Nash.
me?
That's a Nash lineup situation as well. You go small with KD at 3 and Nick Clax at 5. That's stupid. Well, let's not say stupid. I disagree with it. I feel like Aldridge should go at 5, Clax at 4, KD at 3. Now on the defensive side of the ball, the way I look at it is the wingspan between KD and Nick Clax is good defense.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Nick Clax's problem is he's too light. He's too light.
No, but what I'm saying,
He got to put
is-
on some more weight.
What I'm saying is with Nash setting up a situation where he's not guarding Giannis one-on-one. We seen what Giannis did with Blake with one-on-one. Nash, as a coach, know that the defensive scheme should never be Giannis one-on-one.
But
with Nick Clax, Blake, or anybody.
That won't work with that team because they have bona fide shooters at every position.
But we
You
make
feel me?
no. But what I'm saying is, as a coach, we make them do that. You don't lose to Giannis. Like KD had 32, right? Giannis had 32. So it don't matter. Both our superstars had 32. Now, the sport and cast around the superstars is why we lost the game.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's on the boards. They had 19 more attempts than we did. That's because of offensive rebounds.
Because y'all play too small.
Case in point is that's Nash deciding we play small. That's Nash not starting Aldridge. That's Nash only giving Millsap 5 minutes. That's Nash only giving James Johnson 10, 12 minutes.
You know what's funny
Like,
about hearing you complain about
I'm not
Steve
complaining,
Nash?
bro.
No,
I'm
talking about-
telling you. You
I
asked me a
said,
question. I'm answering it.
Calm down, bro. I said you complaining about Steve Nash because that's exactly what you're doing. You're complaining about Steve Nash's coaching strategy. Oh, that's yours. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's my
that's
shit,
your
right, yeah.
comfort zone right
Yeah,
there.
it's my
So
shit.
I said it's funny that you're complaining about Steve Nash coaching because that's exactly what you're doing right now.
I'm comfortable
me?
though.
So, you know what's funny about hearing you complain about Steve Nash coaching? I told you when they hired Steve Nash, said that's not a good idea. And you was like, it doesn't matter. He's going to be fine. Now look at you here complaining since the postseason about Steve Nash's coaching. You feel me? That team needs a new coach.
Nah, but that's the honesty of the situation.
Y'all need a
It's
new
like,
coach.
The situation is that we thought that Kyrie and KD would pretty much be the captains of the ship. And that's why you heard quotes like, yo, anybody could be the coach. You hear Kyrie, you think he's talking slick. It's because, in my opinion, Nash takes an attitude like, you know, the play is this and the play is that, when I feel like there's a lot of things that he can do to make us win with the same team, no trades, same roster, switch things up. I complain, right? All last year about why he didn't give Elijah Johnson more minutes. This guy goes to Chicago, gets a big contract. You feel what I'm saying? You put Shaman in to be a shooter. He's not a shooter all the time. Sometimes he's a defender. Now he plays for the Suns. Case in point is we had talent on our team that Nash could have utilized differently, but didn't. And it's significant for him to do it this year. I think it's this year he gets packaged.
This is what I was asking you the last time I was here.
I don't want it to happen. I want him to show up.
That was the question I asked you, and it took you forever to answer that question. I said, if y'all don't win this year, does Steve Nash get fired? And you said, and you ran from that question for a minute. You did answer. I give you credit. You did eventually answer. Yeah, you didn't want to, but you did.
No, because I try to be pro Brooklyn Nets all the time, but sometimes it gets in the way of
to keep it
my
real.
integrity of what I do. And
Absolutely.
to be honest with you, I think Nash got the job because he thought Kyrie and KD would lead. And when, there was a mix-up with injuries last season, we went out and got Harden to have a general on the floor. That being said, we got Harden again, but we had him next to Kyrie last season. Their record was 22-5. Kyrie's not there. What do? We put Joey there at 2. He starts off first game cold. I think he went 2 for 9 last game. Case in point, he didn't earn his minutes in that. And this is my point. What is the summer league and the preseason for? It's to earn minutes. And Cam Thomas did that with 3-game winners and etc. Play him, not because he's better than Joey Harris. Joey Harris got the contract. He deserves to start. But if he's cold, you sit him as a coach, Nash. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
You feel what I'm saying? Feel me? And how you don't play Bruce Brown? Like what? You what?
Steve Nash was quoted saying that Bruce Brown has to be patient because y'all working on
I don't
finding
like that.
some things out.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's your coach, man.
But this is like, my thing is like, all right, let's call it what it is. Any coach could step up and do their best. Like, I seen Tommy T get accolades for being coach of the year, and I seen Nate McMillan respectfully outcoach him. No disrespect, but I'm saying that to say
so it was a talent standpoint and coaching. You feel me? Like, it was a multitude of things. I think Coach Tommy T did all he could with the talent that he had.
No, let's segue to you real quick, then segue back to me. Yeah. Let's segue to the difference between Fournier and Bullock and that upgrade, and then let's get back to the Nets.
So I bet. So I could definitely speak on this. The biggest knock on Evan Fournier was his defense and a downgrade in that retrospect. And what I'm been saying since we picked him up, y'all talk about him like he's a scrubby defender. He's not. You feel me? He's competent. You feel me? Troll, I will say that Bullock is definitely a better individual defender. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Man on man pause. Defender, Bullock wins that, right? But Fournier had 4 steals last game. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He's a great help defender. He knows when to leave his man and attack the ball. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he's a tremendous upgrade offensively, because not only is he could shoot the catch and shoot, he could take his man off the dribble, go to the basket. I think he had like four different baskets of him pump faking, driving, and finishing at the rim. You feel me? Like, Bullock could not do that. Mm-hmm. He could take his guy off the dribble. Bullock could not do that. You feel me? So, and as far as the defense goes, yes, it's a downgrade, but I don't think it's as big of a downgrade as people try to make it out to be.
No,
Fournier is definitely a competent defender. You feel me? And he showed last night. I watched it. See, that's the thing. I've watched Fournier play because I watched him play on the Magic. I literally watch every New York Knicks basketball game. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I've watched him play against us. I watched him do exactly what he did to Boston to us. Mm-hmm. So last night wasn't an admiration of his play style. That's who he is as a player. You feel me?
Okay.
So, and like I said, I think it's a real good upgrade. It's going to definitely bear fruits in the postseason. His ability to score off the dribble, shoot as effectively as he shoots.
Yeah.
You feel me? All that we're going to see in the postseason. And he's going to have a really good season. I see the chemistry that him and Randall had, in the fourth quarter, playing off each other. Randall being what a leader is supposed to be, knowing that man is hot, give him the ball. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it takes a big person to do that. You feel me? Like, you know, you the man in the city. You know this is supposed to be, quote unquote, your time.
Yeah.
But it's all about winning and not about ego. Shout out to Julius Randle for knowing when to pass a rock.
Yeah. Yeah. Just segue back to the Nets, and listen.
That's a long pause.
Nah, that's cool. It's cool though, man. Welcome back, man. Welcome
You
back
already
to
know the
Tea Time,
vibes.
man. It's good to see you back.
You already know the vibes. Big dog in the building.
Nice. Segueing back to what I was saying with the Nets is that's an addition to your team, right? Fournier over Bullock, right?
Yeah.
And I did this last week with Kev, and I said Paul Millsap last week, but nah, fuck that. The best addition we got was Patty Mills. He was 7 for 7 last game for threes. You know what I'm saying? And that scoring helped with Kyrie not being there. And I feel like if Joe Harris goes cold, we need to put Cam Thomas there to help alleviate what Kyrie would have did or would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to duplicate what he actually does, right? We're not asking him to do that. But we got Bruce Brown, who's a better defender than Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have Kyrie, and we got to deal with that. So all of the trade rumors, I guess, I'll be more open to it now because we don't know which direction that's going to go. And what I'm saying is Brooklyn Nets are trying to identify our team without Kyrie. We always thought we would identify our team with Kyrie, with the big three. Now that that's not happening, we have to kind of like say we almost a new team. We switched a lot of players up, and the players that we did switch became more relevant than the players that left. Like Patty Mills is going to play a bigger role than Shaman did.
So this is how I feel about Patty Mills, because I've watched Patty Mills play for many years. If y'all depending on him to shoot like that every night, y'all in trouble. You feel me?
No.
Patty Mills.
The question for me and Kev was, who was the best pickup in the offseason? And it said for us, Patty Mills, and for you guys, Kemba Walker. Do you feel the same way? I feel like yes, it is Patty Mills, but besides Cam Thomas. But
I mean,
listen.
Okay, so considering what we got Kemba Walker for, absolutely. You feel me? Like Kemba Walker, we got him at the biggest discount of the century. You feel me? Like Kemba Walker is making $9 million a year for us. That's outrageous for a player of his caliber. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think value-wise, he's easily the best addition to the team. You feel me?
Okay.
Just because he has a way higher value than what we're paying him. You feel me? He's going to definitely surpass his pay scale with play on the court easily. You feel me?
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think Patty Mills is not going to score like that every night. You feel me? Because that's just really not his game. I think he got hot, yes, but that's just not his game to be a volume scorer like that.
Right. But again, like, I could see Steve Nash going to Patty Mills because he's a veteran. I still feel like Steve Nash is not shaking things up. And again, I'm totally against that quote talking about we need to see. No, Bruce Brown was doing his best versus the Bucks, and part of the reason why we asked him to sign with us again. He could have went somewhere else and made more money.
Yeah.
And this is the first chance for him to play versus the Bucks. And you're talking about trying new guys out, but Cam Thomas only got 2 minutes. So what new guys are you trying out? You know what I'm saying? Day'Ron Sharpe didn't get no minutes. What new guys are you trying out? I'm not in agreement with Steve Nash with this. You know what I'm saying? And I want Steve Nash to be Steve Nash and not Stevie Nash. You know what I'm saying? No, see what's going on out there. You're a good player. Like, you were
Stevie
great.
Nash, I get it now.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to pretend like you don't see the potential on the bench, man. Like I told you, man, I was right about Elise Johnson. You think Chicago just signed him to that deal for nothing? Like, case in point is there's talent right under your nose. You got to pay attention to what's going on, man. Come on. You got to get these guys minutes to be played Philly tonight. I want to see Cam Thomas out there. I want to see him get minutes. I think James Johnson, he could help with rebounds. Millsap should get minutes. He could help with rebounds. Bruce Brown can help with rebounds. Put him out there. Stop with all of this experiment shit. Go with what you know, bro.
Told you from the jump, y'all needed an experienced coach. You feel me? Because it's gonna become a time.
I'm supposed to be debating you, not Nash.
Yo,
Nash, stop playing around.
It's gonna
man.
become a time where he's gonna have to actually coach. You feel me? And every time it's time for him to actually coach, he kind of drops the ball. You feel me? Like, so, but that's inexperience. I'm not saying that if he continues to be a coach, he's gonna, always be this bad when it comes to making decisions. But that's the difference between like you getting somebody who's been through the ranks of being a coach, been an assistant coach, and stuff like that, because they see firsthand and when watching the sidelines or what decision making is supposed to be like. You feel me? Versus you just be like, all right, you worked out some players, so yeah, we're gonna make you a head coach.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
like even though, say for instance, Jason Kidd, he had some success initially because he had a pretty decent team, right?
Yeah.
When he first started. Then he went to Milwaukee. He was coaching Giannis, a pretty decent player, at that time, a really good player. He wasn't as great as he is now, but a really good player. So he had some success. But ultimately, he had to go back to being an assistant coach so he can learn how to effectively coach. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think y'all skipped that step with Steve Nash, because like I said, I keep on forgetting that right name. I got to write that down so I can remember. He said pretty much Steve Nash is a glorified babysitter. You feel me?
But that's the problem. My thing is, I want everybody to know their role, and I think that a lot of the players on our team do. Like, I think James Johnson come in, he attacks the basket. He's not trying to take a bunch of jumpers. He has an identity. Like, he's attacking the basket. He's going to play hard defense, and he's going to grab rebounds, right? So that's what he does. Bruce Brown, he says he's trying to develop a jumper with his game. So that's why I was mad at Nash for not playing Bruce Brown, because I'm like, yo, let's see Bruce Brown versus Milwaukee with a jumper. Last year he was cold. His percentage was like 28% or something crazy. Case in point is the things that they worked on their preseason in summer league. I wanted to see them actually get a chance to show some of that.
Honestly, I think Steve Nash thought that y'all was gonna start the game way better than y'all did, and when y'all didn't, he got rattled.
Nah, but that's the lineup. Why would you put Blake on Giannis again after what he did on the playoffs? You put Aldridge on him, anybody but Blake. Put
So you can't put Aldridge on Giannis because Aldridge is too slow-footed.
But put him.
Giannis is gonna run around him all game.
But still put him in the game to make him a presence in the paint.
Yeah.
Listen, again, if you keep Giannis out the paint, at least we get more defensive rebounds, and they don't have 19 extra attempts.
I'm telling you what's scary.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you what's scary is watching Giannis pull up from 3. That was scary. I'm like, oh no, he start making this consistently. It's over. You feel me? When he hit the first one, I'm like, that might be luck.
but not deviating from the coaching thing, because again, man, I'm for
now we definitely gotta let's deviate, because I got some questions. You know what I mean?
All right, go ahead. I'll get into this later.
Obviously, I believe Kyrie is not getting vaccinated, period. You feel me?
Yeah, me neither.
So for all those holding out hope, don't hold your breath, man, because you might pass out. You feel me? Because I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nah, that ship sailed for me. Like, if he come back, great, but we trying to win without him.
And then you're looking at what's going on in Philly. You keep on saying you don't want Ben Simmons, but Ben Simmons is exactly what y'all need. Feel me? Listen, I'm gonna tell you why he's exactly what y'all need. Because you do not need Ben Simmons to score. Not one. If Ben Simmons don't score at all in any game, y'all still be fine, because you know why? He's still a super elite defender that can guard the best player from 1 to 4. You feel me? He's a lockdown defender. For what? I'm not, bro. This is your issues. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought you was gonna ask me something.
Yeah, it is your issues. Yeah. So this is a real question, bro. Like, because you need perimeter defense. And he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the game.
All right, so what's specifically the question?
Do you entertain the idea now that you know that Kyrie is not going to play?
But Ben Simmons, no, because of his skill set. I'm never arguing that he can play, but his morale is too risky for me. If I catch an attitude, I'm going to throw the game type of. I could, this my ball, I'm gonna leave because I took a loss.
He is a prima donna.
He's like, I lost, I'm taking my ball, I'm going home. He's that guy. I don't like that. And he really just got kicked out of practice because he said he ain't want to told a coach that won a championship that I don't want to do a defensive drill.
I think
audacity, man.
I think
it's his attitude.
I think blame goes both. I think he's getting way too much blame for this. You feel me? I think the disconnect between him and the Philadelphia franchise has been happening for years. You feel me? And
you
now
heard this quote about I want a team that has the offense. Me, like I'm the they revolve around me.
Oh nah, I
on
ain't see
offense.
that. Nah, I ain't
Maybe
see
I'm
that.
tripping, but I don't know.
I ain't
man.
see that.
How
I ain't
could you
see
not
that.
be happy with Embiid?
Because they, for one, they don't get along at all. You feel me? Like, and this has been for years, apparently. You feel me? Apparently, it's been like for years, and Philly has just been trying to force that relationship for forever. You feel me? And I'm not saying that Ben Simmons is completely absolved of what's going on. He's very much accountable for this situation, but I also think that the organization of Philadelphia is just as bad and just as culpable in this situation. I think they had many offers for Ben Simmons, but they just refused to take him. They want a difference maker. And I think the only two teams right now that are at odds with their difference makers are Philly and Brooklyn. I just think his skill set fits perfect for what y'all do.
I didn't never argue that, bro.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, and I'm not denying that neither. I'm just saying, me personally, I think his skill set wise,
Right, but
I
I put
feel like
that
he's
on
the
the
perfect.
scale.
Yeah.
T-Time, I put that on the scale. T-Time, I said his skill set versus him catching the fit for some reason. Like, we don't even know. Remember Gilbert Arenas? He got it popping in the locker room. They had a bet. He pulled out the hammer.
He put
Like,
out
what?
the slammy.
What? It could get like that. You heard? So we understand what's going on. Case in point, we don't know what's going on with Ben Simmons and Embiid, right?
Yeah, I think he just really want out of that city, and he's trying to force his way out of that city.
Come on, man.
And I think he's going about it all wrong.
Yeah.
Because you should have never. He just recently, a year ago, signed that contract, bro.
I was saying that too. He should have went to practice, got busy, then looked in the camera and said, "Trade me."
So look. So
that
boom, remember
fire,
we had this
right?
conversation about guys honoring their contracts.
Yeah.
And this is kind of the situation I'm talking about. He just recently signed this gigantic contract, and a year later, you're like, trade me, like, bro, that's crazy.
So he came from LSU to Philly, right?
Yeah, he was drafted by Philly.
Right. So what I'm saying is he just signed the biggest deal that he can get. In Philly, the owner, you see, he's involved. You know, he knows about what's going on, and he's like, yo, this shit might take 4 years. And because he's looking at it like,
because he's not going to give him up for nothing.
That's my point. And that's what he's invested. Like, yeah, you can say all of that, but this is what we expect. And then remember, some of that be bonuses. I remember they was discussing Randall's contract to bring it back to the Knicks. And it was like, oh, because he's MIP, he's going to get this bonus.
Yeah, incentives.
Right. So case in point, I imagine the same thing in all contracts.
But he's still got a lot of guaranteed money. You feel me?
Simmons?
Yeah, a lot of guaranteed money.
But
so
his trade value go down with that morale, bro.
Absolutely. This is why they're having such a hard time trading him. You feel me? Because nobody wants to give them what they're asking for. You feel me? But my point is, the integrity of you. You knew you was unhappy. You feel me? You knew you was unhappy with the city of Philadelphia. You knew you was unhappy with the organization. So you signed that contract, but now a year later, you're talking about, I don't want to be here no more. Trade me. I don't want to play here. That's the point. Like, it has to be a healthy balance between honoring your contract and the organization's operating with some kind of integrity. You feel me?
Right.
Like, because what he's doing right now, I think, is completely unfair to the organization.
I think it's kind of I'm trying to find a nice word for it, but I can't. It's really bad for Ben Simmons to do this because business wise, they're gonna look at him like, yo, what are you? Do you want to negotiate what with us? How could we trust you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think, again, to segue to what you're saying, to stay with it, I heard rumors about Harden going to Philly. And the case in point is Harden doesn't, again, what he did with Houston, he don't want to do that with Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, and rightfully so, he didn't sign an extension with us. So if he did leave, people would say, all right, he still did good business, which we would have to be open to. But the truth is, I think Harden intent is to win now and then stay. But if he loses, I would consider him maybe wanting to, know what I mean? But I think he want to win here. And then decide what happens.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I think if it's any situation, it'd be a sign and trade situation.
Yeah,
with Harden. My fault.
No, you good.
It'll be a sign and trade situation, and I think that's what Philly is trying to hope for. But I think that's a risky gamble. You waste the whole season without Ben Simmons, pretty much, and banking on that you could try to probably almost maybe get Harden. And then he decided to sign with Brooklyn. You just wasted a year, and you're still stuck with Ben Simmons, right? There's a big difference between Harden wanting to leave after, say he even wanted to leave on the last year of his contract track, versus Ben Simmons wanting to leave year 2 of a 4-year deal.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I'm not mad at a player that's in the last year of his contract. It's like, hey, I kind of want out of here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it also gives the organization a chance to get something for the player versus losing them for nothing. You feel me?
Word.
So, but when you sign a 4-year contract in year 2, you're like, I don't want to play here no more. It's bad business.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like, I don't necessarily know what contract it was, but I know Shamit, right? They said that the $43 million that he got with the Suns was a rookie extension deal.
Yeah.
So, okay, you could get a big contract even as in your rookie deal.
Yeah, because he could be a sign and trade situation. You feel me?
Yeah, Cam Thomas is going to retire in that. We're going to give
so.
him big money once he
so.
proves tonight. Like right now, I just looked at the score. I know I'm the Brooklyn Nets score with the Philly. We're down. We only got 6 points. Case in point, Nash just
the game just started, bro.
But no, my point is that on offense, they got 17 points. Okay, fine. But we only got 6. We're going to have to go to somebody on offense. They got to put Cam Thomas in the game.
The problem is with y'all is going to be is that y'all have nobody that could do anything with Joel Embiid or even slow him down. You feel me? I mean, I know you bigging up Aldridge, but Aldridge is over the hill. He's been out of the game for a year, and he's guarding, if not the best center in the NBA right now.
All right, so right now they got Embiid. He got 4 points. He's shooting at 500, and they up, but I'm just looking at what the damage.
It's very early.
No, I'm just looking at the damage that Embiid is doing, just to see if your point to add to it if necessary.
And if Embiid shoots a whole bunch of 3-pointers and let y'all off the hook tonight, good for y'all. But if I was Joel Embiid, I'm doing all my work in the paint. I'm gonna make y'all pay. Y'all too small. Y'all too old. You feel me? Like, I'm about to put in work.
But again, sometimes that's what I be saying. Coaches win games too.
Yeah.
This could be a straight coach match where that is the objective, and they got Nick Clax at start again. He started at 5 again.
Yeah, he's too small to guard.
So what I'm saying is we riding with this whole thing with Nick Claxton being the starter as the center and Aldridge coming off of the bench. This is the second game. Again, like I said, I'm just watching what he's doing as a coach, because he's the one who decides who's the starters. You know what I'm saying? Night to night or game to game. And like I said, man, I think Milwaukee is heavy in the front and Philly is heavy in the front. And pause, I guess. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is kind of that was kind of crazy.
I was trying to smooth it, but no,
that was kind of crazy.
And slow it down. Then pause it.
That was kind of crazy, bro.
Now. All right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
All right, so let's get to it. I feel like yes, make them kick it out to Curry, Green, or whoever. Make them knock down a 3, but not lose this game the same way we lost the Milwaukee game. Period.
Yeah. I mean, you have to learn from
at least not lose the same way you lost. You know what I mean?
You know why I don't worry? I don't have to worry about these kind of things because our coach is really good.
Okay,
you feel me? And I'm just gonna bring in the retrospect of the last game.
Okay,
things changed. You feel me?
Really good.
Huh?
Is
really
he
good.
Kind of good. Or
he's really good.
Somewhat.
He's
good?
really good. He's great.
But how good on the good list?
Like, he's great. You feel me? What are you talking about?
All right. So there's good and then there's great.
He's great.
And he makes the great qualifications?
Yes, he does. Absolutely. He changed the culture of the franchise in 1 year. Okay. You feel me?
Okay.
1 year. You feel me?
So he never been knocked out the first round.
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
yeah.
Ouch.
But he's still a great coach. You feel me? You can only go as far as how much talent you have on your roster.
Okay.
Even as a coach. You feel me?
All right.
There's been years that Phil Jackson been knocked out the first round.
That's true.
There's been years Phil Jackson didn't even make the playoffs.
Okay. So you think that
you feel me? So
Phil Jackson, Coach Tommy T is in the same ballpark?
Absolutely, all day in America. The only difference is, listen, Phil Jackson had Kobe and Jordan.
Okay.
All his rings came from where? Kobe and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? If Coach Tommy T had Kobe and Jordan, guess what? He have just as many rings as Phil Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, back to what I was saying and making adjustments. You feel me? Manuel quickly usually gets big minutes for us. He had a really bad night. He only played 8 minutes last game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? 8 minutes. And then he was on the bench. You feel me?
Yeah.
We was moving slow up the court. He changed to a small ball lineup.
Yeah.
Julius Randle at the 5 Obi Toppin at the 4. We started running, and this is part of the reason why we started to get back in the game.
Right. So you do see
Alongside with the fact that RJ Barrett had a tremendously big pause third quarter.
right.
You feel me?
Save
But
us all.
coaching, huh?
No, I say you saved us all.
You said who?
I say you saved us all.
Who saved us all?
You.
What I saved you from? I
You
suppose.
said, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Pause,
said-
yeah. That was started. I was like, oh, that crazy. I
Yeah,
gotta
because you
pause
know
that.
you just called me, so I was waiting to catch you. So
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like in-game adjustments, Coach Tommy T know how to use his roster, especially when we only had one of our 3 centers. I mean, we had Jericho Sims too, and he wasn't playing particularly well, so he didn't see the court again. You feel me? You switch to a small ball lineup. You feel me? Great coaching, situational coaching. Kemba Walker was running out of gas in the 4th. I mean, in the second OT. I mean, after the first OT, he set Kemba Walker, put in Derrick Rose. Guess who hit the game sealing shot?
Who?
Derrick Rose.
Okay.
Great coaching. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Nah, I respect it. And that's the same thing. I feel like the humble pie that I asked Nash to have some humble pie, look across the bridge. I talk spicy, I know that, but definitely Nash could look across the bridge, see what Tommy T is doing, take a page out the book and say, yo, let me bring this over to the ship. Let the guys look at this and we could work from here. Because at the end of the day, Tommy T is doing a great job with the Knicks. And like I said, y'all came on my page the other day talking about, oh, we was wishing y'all luck. Why you jinx it? I said, y'all just started that. I wish y'all luck. I said, y'all hope we the top 4 teams. I said that on the podcast, and y'all still didn't give me my credit. So when y'all just show love for one game, it's like, okay,
I'm not condoning
whatever.
none of that. I'm not condoning none of that.
See?
There's no love on this side.
I told you.
There's no love
Y'all mad at
on
me.
this side.
They mad at
no
me.
love.
I bombed CP franchise because he said burn baby burn to Brooklyn.
Absolutely.
See?
Absolutely.
This is who I am.
Absolutely.
This is who I am and what I am. This is the reason that I am what I am.
Absolutely.
Because of you guys.
There is no love in the heart of the city.
See?
You feel me?
See, there you go.
There ain't no love.
See, so y'all know that this
What
don't
mic is
just
that?
come from nowhere.
That's 5?
5,
yeah.
Who?
Yeah, who run the city? Who this?
It's Kev.
Kev
Yo,
was
what's
good.
Kev?
Team Knicks are ish in the building.
French fry for in the air. French fry for in the air.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yo, so yeah, I hear you talking about coaches,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna keep it real quick and just say the reason why y'all having problems is because Dan Tony's not there to cover everything up for you.
Nah, Dan Tony wasn't helping us last
you're
year.
being exposed.
He wasn't helping us
And
last year.
y'all don't see that part. Y'all
Nah.
y'all gonna be exposed this year because Dan Tony and the coach that left to Boston is not there to fix everything up.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I would say that.
And
the
it was
coach,
good beating on him too.
I would
Pause.
say the coach. Beating on him. That's
I said pause. I said
questionable.
pause.
But no, I
I
mean,
said
like,
pause.
come on, that's respect. 2 overtimes.
Nah,
Listen, shout out to
ain't
that
no
coach.
respect. We won.
Okay, all right.
We
See?
tried to give him the game,
No humble
and they
pie.
couldn't take the game.
No humble
We won.
pie.
Hey, listen,
No
we won
humble
the
pie.
game though. We won the game and we made shots when it mattered most.
No,
right?
but yeah, y'all did.
What
But
did y'all do?
but no, what I'm saying, just sticking with Nash.
Yeah.
Nash will make
You-
the necessary adjustments. I seen him in this game put players that he didn't play in the first game in now. So that means he's making the adjustments. He's making the
Yeah, you like this?
he's making the
Nash is-
adjustments. He's making the
Yo,
adjustments
but right now,
that's
y'all
necessary.
getting smacked, bro.
I wouldn't call a 10-point smack because y'all was down by 17
Yeah.
and y'all won that game.
Yeah, and guess what? We
So-
came back and won the game.
but no-
I don't know how y'all gonna come back though. Y'all playing a good team this time.
So y'all was playing
Like,
a good
that's real.
team in Boston.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown went off.
Y'all
man.
was talking spicy like y'all was going to wash them, but they took y'all the distance.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they did, but you know what? Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are not garbage players. Those guys are good, bro.
It's also coaching
But
too.
you know
The
what?
first,
But you know what? That same guy, French fry Fournier, that you was talking trash about all season long.
Yeah.
When it matters most, he was hitting those shots.
okay, good. That's
Yeah,
good for
French
y'all.
fry
Yo.
Fournier.
Yo, Kev,
Good for y'all.
you
Good-
already know the
Anyway,
vibes, bro.
y'all
I'm
be
sorry to
easy.
have to cut you off, man, but you,
Yeah, that's an hors
Do your
d'oeuvre,
thing,
man.
Do
That's-
your thing.
that's Team Nixon-ish right there. You heard?
That's a
You already know.
that's a knickerbob right there,
All
man.
right,
That's an
all right,
hors
Kev.
d'oeuvre right there, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Kev.
yeah, that's my guy. You feel me? Yeah, but yeah, son. Yeah, he had valid points, man. Like I think Steve Nash first year, he had the benefit of having really good assistant coaches. I dislike Dan Tony for many reasons. You feel me? But do I think he's a awful coach? No. Do I think he's a great coach? No. I think he's competent. You feel me? He got some good ideas.
Yeah,
I think him and alongside with the new coach, Shaquan on the bench.
Shaquan.
I don't know what his name is. I don't know what his name is.
He called him Shaquan.
I don't. He never coached for my team, so I don't care what his name is.
With the NBA hire coach named Shaquan.
He's on two enemy teams. He went from the Nets to Boston. I really don't care what his name is. You feel me?
Nah, he's vital to the Nets.
But that's what I'm saying. Steve Nash had those two guys to kind of help cover up a lot of mistakes for him.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't have those guys.
No, but definitely, I wouldn't say mistakes, but the onus went on them. There was times that we lost, and I said that's because of Dan Tony. That's his style of basketball.
Absolutely.
And that was when we was really heavy on the 3-pointer. I feel like that is his style of basketball. And that guy that went to Boston, I was kind of hurt he left because he's more of a defensive side of the coach, and I kind of want him to stay close to Nash because I feel like that's what we fall short last year. We were 21st ranked last season, and thus far, we haven't been playing good on defense, and we need to do better. And to be honest, as a fan, I know that is an element that we need to take care of immediately for us to be.
I think that's Nicovelli. He was asking for the number. Nicovelli about to pull up and give smoke.
Oh yeah, I'm
you feel me?
I'm all the way with it.
Who run the city? Who this?
JJ Jackson.
Oh my man, JJ Jackson. What's good?
You know that? It's halftime right now. I'm watching you guys on YouTube. 55, 35. Just a regular day in the office. 55, 35. You feel me? I'm enjoying this so much. See what we do to little team.
Yeah.
Unlike the Nets, we're struggling with any team who they play with.
Yo, listen.
But
any team that we play with, we're not going to
Hey, yo.
Hold on, pause. We're not going to pretend that Philly is the same caliber as Orlando. We're not going to do that.
But all right, man, later.
All right, JJ.
Later, man. Wow, safe.
All right, JJ. Yeah, there's another call coming through. They hung up? Yeah.
Oh,
but
man, that fans call up, man. That's
I really feel like y'all going to struggle with any team that has a big front court piece. Pause. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like y'all going to struggle with those teams.
Yeah, I really think that we need another piece on the defensive side.
That's a fact.
I wanted to pick up Drummond. We didn't get Drummond. I heard Bagley's having some problems in Sacramento.
Hello.
Who run the city? Who this?
Yo, this is Nicovelli.
Nicovelli was good.
What's good, Nicovelli?
The show is banging, but nobody want to hear Solomon crying about nobody want to hear that.
Talk to him, Nicovelli.
Listen, you chose the wrong team, number one. Now you got to pay for it.
Yo.
I love my team.
No. You're the losing team right now. Show some respect, brother.
I got 1-0,
Show some
man.
respect.
Oh,
You went for the game. You went for the gas. You went for the Brooklyn Nets. Now they disappointing you. You crying these. Listen, burn the fucking bridge down, y'all. Burn the bridge down, man.
Yo.
The fucking bridge is over, baby. It's the New York Knicks town, man. Y'all see what we doing? We rocking the city, and we don't need y'all. I told y'all from the beginning, the Brooklyn Nets is in the way. Now you got a coach in Steve Nash, a.k.a. Steve Ass, and you complain. Stop complaining. Suck it up. Be a man.
Pause.
You feel me? And go through the trenches. New York Knicks fans been going through it for years.
Facts.
You stuck it out.
Facts.
You going through one season, and you sitting here crying. It's disgusting. Solomon, you bigger than that, bro.
Yo.
You bigger than that. I don't want to hear this. Listen, stop it, man.
Yo, shout out to Nicovelli, man.
New York look bad. Coming on this show, spending what? 20 minutes crying about the Nets. You spent the whole 20 minutes, man, crying about the Nets. So yeah, I'm trolling because I like the
Let's
show.
go.
That's what I'm saying. I thought he had a question.
Nah.
What you saying is a disappointment, man.
Yo,
It's a
Nicovelli.
disappointment. What can you say to me but sorry? Sorry ass
Yo.
fucking Nets team.
Yo.
And like Jay-Z said, man, y'all can go 0 for 82 and he'd still be good.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's being good right
Yo.
now. He's looking good. man.
11:30, man. Since we talking
Yo.
numbers,
Beyonce
11:30.
next. We all know that B logo means Beyonce.
Yo, Nickavelli.
11:30,
We
man.
all know that, man.
Yo, Nickavelli. Yo, I'm sorry to have to cut you off, bro. I'm sorry to have to cut you off.
Listen, I don't even want you to talk, man. I just want you to listen. You need to learn, man. You need to learn what New Yorkers want in the city of New York, man.
Yo,
Go to the broom, man. Take your broom. Listen, your schedule's coming up. I need you at the garden sweeping, bro.
11:30.
Yo.
You want me to start 11? I can start 11:30.
But in the eyes
Yo.
of New Yorkers, you will always
Yo.
be a worker to do the right thing. You're calling out pigs.
yo, Nickavelli, I appreciate you on the call up. Yo, that was hilarious. Yo, Nickavelli, solid Nick fan. Subscribe to his YouTube. You feel me? He be putting in work. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the Nickavelli. Nickavelli, post a link of your YouTube in the comments, Playboy. You know what I mean?
I guess I deserve that. I troll everybody else. That was like the first time that I actually been trolled.
That was hilarious.
You know,
I needed that.
but usually the co-host holds it down for the other guy. You know what I mean? You just kind of let him go in. You know,
I was trying to cut him off, son.
Nah,
he was on the roll. It's
Nah.
like a steamroller.
Nah,
Yeah, that was funny.
nah,
that was funny.
And I don't know why Rocco laughing when I seen Westbrook open up that bakery with the apple turnovers, peach turnovers, blueberry turnovers, mango turnovers, chocolate turnovers, all the turnovers.
It don't matter to me about none of the regular season. You know where I'm at with mine. I don't give a shit about the regular
Yo,
season.
the voice you hear in the background, that's Rocco. You feel me? Out of bounds.
Hold on, what's it?
Host. You know what I mean? The mic is loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah. It's loud the whole time. Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but what has Westbrook done to impress
Bro,
you in the
it's one
playoffs?
game,
No, I
bro.
mean just playoffs.
It's one game.
Westbrook-
Historically, Westbrook has always been bad when he's been traded. So
Talk
I'm not worried
about
about
it.
Westbrook. I'm not worried about this team. I don't care. Listen, I'm a completely different fan than you. All right, you care about regular season stuff like that. Y'all
I
need
do.
that. I don't care about regular season. I
Yeah.
can care less.
I care about regular season, man.
Yeah,
Fuck what
I
y'all
care
talking
about.
about.
I care about the preseason. I care about the summer league. I care about it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they talk like that because they got 17
Run the
championships.
city, who this?
You guys got 2 championships, so y'all comfortable. Y'all got fat in 70, 73.
Henny.
If it's a
Henny.
championship
Henny
in
was
the park, I
good.
want it. Yo, what up, Henny?
Yo, Breezy.
Talk to me
man.
nice.
Your energy is low today. Like I'm at work. My volume is up because I can't hear you
I'ma-
talk.
I'ma
What's
turn
up?
it up.
Like, is everything okay with you? I'm a concern. This is a concern call. I just want to know, is everything okay with you?
Yeah, you know, I'm
You sure? Because you're looking a little down, man. I just here to check on you. You know what I mean?
yeah, you
I'm
know.
just here to check on you, make sure everything's good with you.
Yo,
You good? You sure?
I am good. Thank you,
Yo,
man. I appreciate you,
sure?
man. Yeah, I am. I appreciate the.
Okay, I'm a little concerned. I just don't know what's going on. You know, not in our city, not the preseason Breezy that we just seen a couple of days ago.
facts.
Right.
This is
That
not
guy
the
was
same Breezy,
different.
right?
Right,
Preseason Breezy was different.
right,
This is
right.
the same one because I'm not sure because it's like a week change. A whole week, your just energy is low. You look
Yeah.
sad. You
Yeah,
good?
yeah. No, I,
Preseason Breezy.
yeah,
Talk to me.
yeah. No, I definitely go through the ups and downs
Yo.
with the
The ups
team.
and downs.
I do. You know,
The
I,
ups and downs. I thought you was the one seed. What happened?
yo, no.
You good? I'm just here to check on you.
Yo.
That's it. You know you're my man, so I just want to make sure you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we
no.
not going to talk sports because
Yeah.
you just look down. You
Yo.
need this right now.
Yeah, no.
We need this. No sports involved. Knicks fans, we've been here, so I know what you're going through.
Yeah,
I know
we-
what you're going through.
We you know we can
know what I mean?
empathize.
I just had
Hold
to
on,
make
hold
you
on.
look
We can
down.
empathize.
I'm trying to make you happy.
Hold on.
Feel
So,
me?
so hold on.
Feel
You
me?
did you
Keep
mean?
doing your thing, man. Come on, just put a smile on your face. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
All
Yo,
right,
yo,
man.
Hetty, appreciate you for the call up, brother.
Anytime, my brother.
Yeah, we smoking on Brooklyn Net Pack tonight.
Yo, man. Listen, man. I expected this, like I said, all week long. After I seen that game win, I said, I
hope
what
this
kind of
Angelo
show this
Blue
is
to
gonna
save
be.
you, son.
Yeah,
I hope-
man.
I
Shout out
hope-
to my go.
I hope
him
this
know.
Angelo Blue to save you. You
Let him
figure it
know,
out.
Angelo.
Yeah, you.
Run the city, who this?
Slow.
We smoking on Brooklyn Net Pack tonight.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
I
man.
tuned in for a little bit. I can't believe I'm watching the same nigga that was in front of the car.
Yo, man.
It can't be the same guy.
Yo, bro, as a
He mad
fan,
somber right now. Yo, you know it's bad. He deferred to talking about Westbrook. I thought this was niggas versus Nets. you talking about?
Yo, we smoking on Brooklyn Net pack tonight.
Apple turnovers. Hey, hold on. You should turn on the Nets game right now. It's turnovers over here galore right now.
It's a 6-point game.
Right
It's
now.
a
What
six.
you talking
It's a 6-point game.
about?
And
The Knicks up by 30.
okay, good.
Yo, come on,
Good.
Fluke.
The reason
I'm not watching the game right now, so I can go home and watch the game.
The- the-
My bad, but yo, we flourishing right now, and they not again.
Nah.
Y'all better not lose, or I'm calling back.
There ain't no second.
Yeah, we
time
don't do second callers,
man.
Fluke. We don't do second callers.
And right, and right,
But I'm still calling back. Y'all can hang up, but I'm calling back.
and rightfully
Damn,
so.
y'all.
All
right,
you too,
Fluke.
Fluke. You too.
Yeah. He
And-
smoking on Brooklyn Net pack
Nah.
tonight.
And nah, Rocco was laughing.
Let me just explain why he's
That's
so
why
worried right now,
Rocco
right?
was
Let me just-
laughing. That's why I said that about Westbrook.
Let me just explain why you so worried right now. Because you know, right at the end of the day, that your guy, Kevin Durant, has never done anything on his own. He's never done it.
Thank
He's never done it on
What
his
you
own.
mean?
And you
What
you know
mean?
right now
What situation
because
was
the
there
odds
on
aren't
his
stacked.
own?
Because the odds
No,
aren't
what-
stacked
what's-
against. Hold on, because the odds aren't stacked in his favor right now. Because that Nets team is looking kind of trash. Buddy.
No, all right. So hold on.
They got
what?
they got
what
they got what
situation?
they got two of the top scorers in the league, correct? But the rest of their team is ass, buddy.
Nah, I
That team
disagree.
is booty.
I disagree. We got a better.
Blake
we
Griffin,
got a better bench
booty
than y'all.
butt cheeks.
We got better bench than
LaMarcus
y'all.
Aldridge, he retired, came back. He
Nah.
retired because he was booty butt cheeks, came back and still booty butt cheeks.
Nah, but he got 8 points. And what you talking about? He
He got
4
a-
for 6.
Got Bruce Brown, he's trash, booty butt
Crazy.
cheeks,
Better than none.
bunch of booty
He
butt
better than
cheeks.
none.
No matter, bro.
What you mean it don't matter? Of course it matter.
You looking sad, bro, because you know right now they not gonna do it, bro. And then
Bro,
you seeing Giannis playing like Giannis playing, bro. Y'all not getting past Milwaukee.
Hold
Y'all
on,
not
yo.
getting past Milwaukee.
Hold
100%.
on, yo.
Player for player, we got a better bench.
Hold
than
on,
LA.
yo. I this serious moment, man.
What's up?
I need all the Brooklyn Net fans that's watching this. Somebody call in and help your boy.
Yo, man.
He need a friend now.
Listen, man. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
I gotta
for
look
it,
into the
man.
camera. Call up and help Big Fair Breezy because he
Uh,
needs a friend.
Yo, man.
You feel me? Because we are smoking on Brooklyn Net pack tonight.
Yo, man. I still feel solid, man. I feel like we lost game 1. Y'all won game 1, and now we at game 2.
Yo,
So I mean,
I don't even think y'all could beat the Heat
What
if
do
y'all
you
met in
make
the
of that?
playoffs.
you know what I'm saying? We don't beat the Heat in the playoffs.
I don't think so.
Again, I feel like we play the Heat when we get to the Heat. After the way
I
we
don't think
play,
y'all could beat them.
after the way we play game 1, we gotta show up and play the right way. Like we gotta show up and show what we can do, and not necessarily be opposing to the team, but be more cohesive before we could even attack. Like we didn't play well on the boards. They had 19 more attempts, so we don't get a chance to showcase what we can do if they got 19 more attempts. We Aldridge
facts.
with Aldridge in the game, he changes that for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, man. Kyrie Irving not
We
playing
don't need him to guard
dramatically
nobody outside
changes
the
the
paint.
scope of this team. You feel me? Dramatically.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving plays, but this is a whole different story.
Nah, I think Cam Thomas could really fill that void a little
Bruh,
bit.
Cam Thomas is a volume shooter who shoots
can-
at a low clip, bro.
Nah,
you feel me?
Nah,
he does.
Nah, he
His
shot
sto-
better last.
He had one game when he shot at a high field goal percentage, but his whole college career, he shot at a low clip.
What's
You
low?
feel me?
Like 45 to 50.
40% for a guard is very low.
Nah, I think it was higher than
No,
40%.
it was, son, he shot 41%, bro.
I don't know.
41%.
I think he could help because at
That's
the end
not
of the
good.
day, when it come down to our bench and who we identify as buckets, he's top of the list. So
Top
he at
of
least
what list?
top of the list for
Your
who's
team?
on our bench
Oh,
that we
okay.
consider a bucket. And he is the top of the list.
He's a volume shooter.
It's K. Look, you could say that Patty Mills maybe be able to create his own shot, so you could give it to KD, Harden, maybe Joey, maybe Patty, but definitely Cam Thomas.
He's a volume shooter that shoots at a low clip, bro.
But what I'm saying is, he was somebody who will be considered a playmaker. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we gotta go with him because we have no choice. It'd be different. I'll be arguing if Kyrie was there eligible to play, then I'd be like, yo, I got to fall back from arguing with him getting playing time. But the simple fact that we need somebody, a spark off of the bench, and it's him and he's there. And again, emphasis on the preseason and the summer league being like what you do is earn minutes. And he earned minutes because of the preseason and the summer league. So I think he should just get time. Put him in a game. That's all. Put him in a game, see what he can do. If he go cold, then like you said, is he a volume shooter? He's shooting 41%.
He shot 40.6% in college.
Okay.
You feel me? And if I'm not mistaken, in the summer league, he shot at 42% from the field. What I'm saying is he's a volume shooter. He's not going to get, if he's on the court, I don't think he's going to be as effective because he's not going to get as many shots. You feel me?
Right. But right now, what I'm saying is because of last game, it shouldn't be an if. Because Joe Harris was cold and we know we need more offense because Kyrie is not there. It's one thing if Joe Harris is cold and we got Kyrie. Kyrie not there. And we got to accept that fact and keep going. We got to keep rolling, keep going forward. We can't every game say, oh, we would have won if we had Kyrie. We can't think like that.
That's a fact.
Because
that's not an excuse.
If we thinking like, yo, we want to win a championship, we can't always lean on that. Like that shit is not for us to fall back on. We got to go hard every game, and Nash has got to be a catalyst by the lineups and especially starting. Throwing Nick Clax right at Embiid and right at Giannis, I disagree with it. But he did it, and listen,
I really think y'all are handcuffed by athleticism. You feel me? You put Nick Claxton on Embiid and not Aldridge because Aldridge is hella slow. He has no foot speed. Embiid, as big as he is going to run past Aldridge ass all game long. Same thing with Giannis. So you put Nick Claxton because at the very least, he's quick enough to stay in front of these guys. He may not be strong enough, but he's quick enough and he's athletic to get to some shots. He's going to get moved out the way. Absolutely.
Bro,
but Aldridge is going to get ran around. You feel me?
I'm not disagreeing with that. The point is that by putting Aldridge there, you minimize these offensive rebounds. And he's not going to chase him around like you said, but no, you get Nick Clax to chase him around. But when he gets to the paint, Aldridge is at least there with his arms up. And if he can at least contest the shot, because he's a big body, that helps us on defense. As you know, we were 21st ranked last season. We got to do something.
And then he definitely can't guard Joel Embiid because even as big as Joel Embiid is, he got a little handle.
It is up
you
to
feel me?
Yeah.
So he'll make Aldridge look bad at this stage of his career.
Yeah, it is up to the coach to utilize their players the right way.
But what I'm saying is, you guys are seriously handcuffed with athleticism at the forward and center position. You feel me? Because none of your big men are athletic. None of them. I mean, Blake Griffin, he's
Aaron Sharp, 6'11",
Blake Griffin, he's athletic. He's still got a little bit, but he's not athletic like he used to be. Paul Millsap has never been athletic in his whole career. You feel me? Aldridge has never been athletic, and he's getting slower. Yeah, watching him play is like watching, what you call it, a bulldozer, not a bulldozer, the steamrollers. Watching him run up the court is like watching a steamroller run by. He's slow. You feel me?
But the point is that the coach utilizes the players to do what he needs them to do. And with Nash, as a coach, with a veteran player like Aldridge, you build with him, communicate with him, you figure it out, is what I'm saying with Nash. Like, you got to learn how to figure it out. You can't be this, okay, what do you do? All right, well, I need you to do this. Let's talk to each other. You feel what I'm saying? Aldridge can be a great piece on the defensive side, not because he's athletic and all of that, but because he is a big body. He's 6'11", 2 plus, like 280. That gotta count for something. You stand there, trust me, they might have to go around you, man. Like, he's a big presence.
So my point is this, right? When you got
and play sharp.
When you got two teams like Milwaukee and Philly, right? With two players like Giannis and Embiid, he doesn't match up well against those guys. And it's purely because he's not quick enough to stay with him. Granted, I get that he's a big body pause, but he's not quick enough to stay in front of these guys. These guys can take you off the dribble, both of them. they can bring him out to the perimeter and run past him with the easiest of ease. You feel me?
Hence, if we were to make a trade, I think it should be a defender. Now, I know Ayton asking for money,
Which is Ben Simmons.
and but he again, I mean a defender that in the paint, like actually going to be in the paint. And again, it's not his skill set.
I know.
It's his
we are
route.
Yeah, we are in agreement at that
but
point.
when I'm saying putting it on a scale, his wanting the desire to be where he want to be outweighs his skill set, because you can see he just does not care right now.
Yeah.
Like, I never heard an excuse that I'm not mentally ready to play. Like, what? Like, you've been going on dates, you've been doing all of this. Now all of a sudden
he just don't want to play in Philly.
But that's my point. Look at all of the turmoil about his decision. This got nothing to do with vaccination.
Ayton wouldn't be a bad pick for you.
So when you describe a distraction, Ben Simmons is a way bigger distraction than Kyrie because of the morale of the situation. If Kyrie was in a situation where he didn't have to be mandated, he would be playing. That's not Ben Simmons' situation.
Well, would he really?
Kyrie?
You feel me? Yeah, would he really? Because
why wouldn't he?
Kyrie has a history of not playing basketball.
No, but specifically, without hypotheticals, what would we have?
I'm just saying, I'm going by the history of Kyrie Irving.
But no,
the history of Kyrie Irving is him when he
reaching.
I'm not. It's well documented from last season. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
He had 10 months off before the season started because he didn't play in the bubble. You feel me? He didn't want anybody to play in the bubble.
His shoulder.
All right. He had 10 months off. Then the season start. A few weeks into the season, this man goes, I need a personal day. You feel me? Like, he takes days off. That's what I'm saying. Would he be playing? Because he has a history. He has a history of not playing basketball, bro. Like,
I'm saying from his interviews, his own quotes, not my perspective. He said, I want to play. The only reason why I'm not playing is because I didn't get the religious exception. He don't have a problem with the Nets organization. And the NBA even came out and said, yo, it's not really us against Kyrie. That's a New York State thing.
Facts. So there's mad people in the NBA that's not vaccinated that's playing basketball.
Right. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of bullshit around his name about him being a distraction and so on and so forth. And I'm saying, the way fans feel about him, speaking about him on a page and seeing about him on a page and shit.
Yeah,
they like Kyrie. They want him to play and they wish we could figure it out, but they don't look at him as a distraction. And some people, they know what he's fighting for. And again, a lot of us feel like without this vaccine situation, he would be a Brooklyn Net 100%.
All I know is I hear what he's saying, but I also go by actions. You feel me? And his past actions say that he finds reasons not to play basketball. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I'm not making that up. Know what I mean? I'm just going by his history. Yeah. There's been many times last season that he hasn't played not due to injury. I know I do give him an exception for having his child. Shout out to him for fatherhood. You feel me? But there's other instances where there wasn't nothing like that he just didn't play basketball. So when you say if it wasn't for the mandate, he'll be playing, I don't know.
Yeah, but as a Brooklyn Net fan, we confident. And, I imagine you would go there. I mean, averaged 27.2 in the Garden since 2012.
Bro,
like, he's the top player.
Why would you say
in the Garden?
Why when you say stuff like that and you post the KD's stats about his score in the Garden, these are their career averages, bro. You feel me? You acting like they doing something out of the norm for what they normally do to every other team. You feel me? Like, so why? What's the point? Because this is what these guys do. You feel me? It's not like they're doing something it's not like they're doing something completely different or scoring on us more than they do on any other team. That's not the case. These numbers are in line with their career averages, bro. Like, so what? He scored that much in the Garden. He scores that much pretty much with everybody.
No, but to answer your question, I did it because, one, to rub it in your face. Two,
for him doing what he does to everybody else, that doesn't make sense.
No, because he's the number one player at points per game in the Garden.
That don't even sound right.
From 2012. From 2012 to your opponent,
you said
he's the number one guy.
You said from 2012, but you excluding a whole bunch of other people.
I'm just saying this is the stat that I seen.
Yeah, I mean,
from 2012 to now, he's averaged 27.2 in the Garden.
Bro, like, it's like saying that Giannis scored the most points in the Nets if you just go from this time to this time like that. What that stat doesn't mean anything, really.
I mean, I didn't look
Because
for the
he's-
stat. I just seen it.
He's
out
not
there.
even the number one guy, period. You just picking a small piece of time. You feel me?
What
Like
you mean not the number one guy? Period.
he's not. I just said it.
In
You
the
feel me?
Garden, he
No,
is.
he's not. There's way more players with higher points per game total than like. See, that's what I'm saying,
Who?
bro. This is what I'm saying.
LeBron was second, but like 27.0.
But you're talking about from 2012. Like,
yeah.
you feel me? I could be like, yo, I'm pretty sure Wilt had a higher points per game total because Wilt was scoring 50 points on everybody per night. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
so
I
like that's what I'm
timestamped
saying.
it, you know, I said
That's what I'm saying.
2012.
Is like you picking a small piece of time and being like, oh, he's the guy for that. But most of that time, he wasn't even a net. You're talking about when he wasn't even wearing black and white. He only played really one season with y'all. You feel me? So most of that time you talking about he was on a whole different team.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Or you bragging about other accomplishments. You're not bragging about net
I seen
accomplishments.
him beat
You
y'all.
feel me?
I seen him
You're
hit
not-
a 3 on Randall.
Well,
I
talk
seen him
about
strip
that.
Randall.
Talk about
Oh,
that.
was 2 games.
Talk about
And
that. Don't talk
last
about
season.
all the other games that he played in other uniforms. You feel me? That's like you bragging about KD's championships. He didn't win those with the Nets. You
He
feel
part
me?
of the sweep.
He didn't win those with the Nets. Don't brag about accomplishments that are not net accomplishments,
I didn't
dog.
brag about it. I
You
said
are
he
bragging about it.
tied with y'all organization.
Rub-
That's
you
not a
said you
brag,
wanted
that's
to
a
rub-
fact.
You said you rubbing it in my face. Pause.
That
Right?
what? Kyrie
That,
averaged
yeah.
27.
So you're bragging about it.
He helped y'all win. I
He-
mean, he helped us win. He beat y'all.
But
Brooklyn Nets.
most of those games, he wasn't even a net.
Well, the
talk
recent
about the time.
games.
Now,
The recent ones.
talk about his point per game total from the time he was a net. I don't want to hear what he did before he was a net.
He was.
You talking about like 7 years of non-net basketball. Like, come on, bro.
But
7 years of non-net basketball.
he
Brag
tied
about the
series.
Nets.
He's
What?
a big reason why the series is tied in the regular season.
All right, so talk about that.
That's what I said. I did
But
say
you didn't
that.
start off with that. You
Yeah,
feel me?
that's
Now
extra
we're
stuff.
talking about it because I
That's-
told you to talk about net accomplishments.
Bro, I
You feel me?
told you what it is.
I'm-
That's what
I'm-
he averaged.
I'm
And I
telling
can
you,
see
talk
why
about
y'all
net
don't want him
accomplishments.
to
So
be
now-
a Brooklyn Net.
Now you talking about net accomplishments.
I
But
said
before
that.
you was not talking about net accomplishments. You talking about years of basketball
I said-
before he ever put on a Brooklyn Net jersey.
I said that because you keep talking about Ben Simmons, and I told you why it's a bad trade, but it's not got nothing to do with skill set. And then because I was thinking about skill set, and I was thinking how Kyrie whooped your ass all the time.
Well,
And
guess
he
what?
did it as
Guess
a
what?
Brooklyn Net.
Guess
Last
what?
3
Guess what?
times he was
Guess what?
playing versus
Guess
the
what?
Knicks.
Guess what? He won't be doing it this year.
We
live with
still
that.
Gonna beat the Knicks without Kyrie.
Cap.
Irving. We
Cap.
still gonna beat them.
Cap. I can't wait till we wash y'all up. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. You think you was sad today? You
I
think
ain't
we was
sad.
smoking on Brooklyn Net Pack today?
Nice.
Wait till
Y'all
we
light
win.
work, man.
Wait till we win.
Yo, man, y'all light work.
Now you was
man.
up here looking sad.
Bro,
Yo,
I'm
the offer still.
listening.
Yo, where is the Net fans at
I'm
today?
just listening,
Where's the
bro.
Net fans at
I'm
today?
listening, man.
You was
Knicks
you.
fan,
What
Knicks
happened?
fan
What
down.
happened? You be counting callers. You ain't count not one caller today.
I
What
did.
happened?
I was 3 Knicks fans that called though.
It was-
no Net fans.
It was more than
called, though.
3. It was more than 3 Knicks fans. I think it was
Nicovelli,
4.
Nicovelli, JJ, and Kev.
Fluky.
And okay, Fluky.
Yeah.
4.
Listen.
But
Yeah,
yeah, like,
what happened?
again,
Where's the
I'm
Net
ready
fan?
for it, man. Like, what
You
else?
was sitting here looking
You
sad.
know what I'm
everybody
saying?
on the live
What
saw it.
else?
It's like, yo, why Big Fan
y'all
Breezy
said
looking
y'all
so
called-
sad?
Y'all called up with the question. Y'all ain't
Why Big
question, man.
Why Big Fan Breezy looking
Y'all
so
was trolling
sad?
me, man.
Like,
but the fact
he's
is,
so somber. Look,
it's
yo, listen.
1-0.
Yo,
know?
listen. Yo, listen.
I mean 0-1.
I
So
ain't
that's
hearing
the
that
record.
one piece of aggression in your voice all show. And every show, you usually get loud. You start pounding on your chest. Yeah. What happened?
Bro,
This can't be the same guy that I've been sitting next to for almost a year now.
bro,
It can't be. It can't be the
Like-
same guy.
bro, excited about a loss?
Yeah, you sit
We
it.
learn from the loss.
You,
You know what I'm
sit
saying?
here all
Like,
the time.
But what I mean is, again, like I said, as a fan, I go through the ups and downs with the team. And like I told y'all, I qualify for a diehard fan. They had a chart and they said, yo, this is a bandwagon fan, this is a true fan, and this is a diehard fan. And I fit the qualification as a diehard fan. I go through the ups and downs with the fan. Top fan Tina, she went to game 7, seen the last game Brooklyn had with a loss. And what she do? She go to Philly. She's live in Brooklyn. She just went to
She
Philly.
about to watch them lose again.
And case in
Sad.
point is, our fanhood get questioned all the time, but we tried and true. We all tough.
Nobody,
especially every
nobody
fan
ever,
on my page.
nobody
including
ever,
myself.
nobody ever questioned Tina's fandom. You feel me? I think she's the only one that universally the Nick fans on your page give respect to. You feel me? Everybody
Trust me.
else,
They know what it is. All those Knicks fans know what it is. And like I said, y'all doing all this after game one. Bring it.
listen.
Because the last time y'all was this excited, y'all got washed by Atlanta.
I mean, you was excited too and went home to Milwaukee.
But
and
I'm
then they
saying,
came
like
and
you
finished
said,
the job
I'm not
again.
excited. I'm
You feel
taking
me?
this game by game. I'm
Yeah.
taking this. That's how it go for
No,
us.
you was excited
because-
before Milwaukee bumped y'all. I saw that.
bro. But when I'm
making
saying,
guarantees that they was gonna win.
bro, what I'm saying is all of that happened, and yeah, as a fan, I gotta endure that. So yeah, it changed my approach because at the end of the day, I feel like we didn't even utilize our full potential as a team because of the lineups and the roster rotation.
Yeah, listen,
and I've been on Steve Nash about it ever since.
And you know what's crazy too? I feel like we didn't even play to our full potential in that win. You feel me? I feel like we're a much better team than we played, and we still won. You feel me? I feel like we wasn't getting the scoring from a lot of people that we usually get the scoring from. We should have ended the game in regulation, but we made a couple mistakes. You feel me? But yeah, like so.
French fried Fournier is the bucket I was talking about that y'all needed.
Oh,
and
wait till Kemba turn up. Y'all ain't see nothing yet.
I'm not worried about y'all. We see y'all 11:30, and y'all got to do more than win one game in versus Orlando.
From what I'm hearing, we winning that too.
We still wanna see.
And we beat a pretty good team in Boston.
Yeah,
a team that they have ranked higher than us at the end of the season. You feel me? They got them at If you look at most of the media outlets, they got them at 4. You feel me? 4 and 5. That's where they got Boston. They got us down. They got us down to in most media outlets. They got us down to in the 7 and 8 range, and that's why it was kind of important for us to beat them because to show the media like, nah, bro. Even with Jaylen Brown having a Herculean effort, putting up big numbers, they still wasn't enough, and they might want to discredit our win because Tatum had a quote unquote bad shooting night. But what I was watching was us playing pretty good defense. You feel me? He took a lot of tough contested shots. Granted, a lot of more times than not, he makes those shots. You feel me? But they were contested. There were defense there. It's not like he was just missing a whole bunch of wide open 3-pointers. No, he took a lot of tough contested shots. He went to the basket. He was contact. We was fouling him, making him earn his points from the line. There was no easy buckets for that man because we played pretty good defense. You feel me? Everybody is looking for the New York Knicks to have a major drop when it comes to the defense end of the basketball. But I'm here to tell you, maybe Kemba might be a little shaky on the defensive end. I don't think they give Fournier enough credit for his defensibility, but we will be all right because we got 2 anchors on the defense in Mitchell Robinson and Noel when he comes back healthy. You feel me? And Julius Randle is stepping up tremendously in defense. I think he had like 3 blocks last game, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? He was protecting the rim, and that's not usually his calling card. You feel me? I seen Obi Toppin step his defense up around the painted area. Yeah. Same thing with RJ Barrett. You feel me? Yeah. Team defense, we gonna be all right. And this is why I'm so happy we beat Boston because I felt very disrespected that they had Boston higher than us in the standings at the end of the season.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I'm disappointed because Nash still didn't play Bruce Brown. Like, what the hell are you doing? And he didn't play Cam Thomas. Yo, y'all see me looking at the phone. I'm looking at the damn game. I'm looking at why the hell Steve Nash didn't play Bruce Brown. Like, okay, you didn't play Cam Thomas. He a rookie. I get it. But Bruce Brown, he definitely earned minutes. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm upset. You know what I mean? But I expected this from the Knicks fans. Trust me, I did. Especially after the way I'm telling you, after that playoff win, y'all asked for the Nets. Y'all won y'all home opener. I knew y'all was going to come out just this way. And he wasn't here last week. So I trust me. I was already ready for this. It is what it is. But as a fan, I really do want to see Cam Thomas get a chance. For real. I want to see Bruce Brown. That's when I feel like the coach is utilizing the roster at our full potential. We lost that game, then we just lost that game. I don't feel like, we should have went to him or we should have, why the coach didn't do this or do that. You know what I mean? Because as what we do as vloggers, I
feel like you're going to be doing a lot of that this season.
I do that all season.
No, I'm
every
saying
season.
what I'm saying is with Steve Nash, you're gonna be doing a lot of why he didn't play this guy. He should have played this guy. Why he made this decision? Because he's still learning on the job, bro. He's still learning on the job,
See, Cam Thomas, Bruce Brown still ain't getting minutes. I don't like that.
and he can't just rely on the fact that y'all gonna just completely outscore everybody. You feel me? I think that was a heavy thing that he relied on Paul's last season, is that y'all just gonna flat out outscore everybody. But that's not gonna be the case this year. You feel me? Y'all missing a major piece in that outscoring everybody scenario. Granted, KD gonna be KD, Harden's gonna be Harden, but y'all gotta actually defend people. Y'all gotta
Nah,
actually
no.
rebound.
But I think that's the significance of James Johnson, Paul Millsap, and then again, play Day'Ron Sharpe. Nick Claxton, he came out by himself, so self-proclaimed one of the best defenders in the league. You got to show up. You know what I'm saying? You saying you one of the best defenders in the league. We want to see you show up. You know,
Who,
if y'all
Carter?
no, not well. He said that he got to the league because of his defense, but Nick Claxton said that I'm one of the best defenders in the league.
Yeah, he too light at his position
But
to
like,
be the best,
like for
one of the best
instance,
defenders in the league.
like for instance, right, stats wise, and I'm not sure if I'm correct with the plus minus thing, but my thing is when they are plus, that means you contested the shot and they missed it or something like that. You know what I mean?
A plus minus just means that when you're on the floor, your team, was outscoring the other team.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, so that's what a plus minus is.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like you scored, like say for instance, I scored 2 points and you came down the court, you missed. My plus minus is 4 points.
No.
I don't know how that shit works.
So pretty much it's just all it really means that your time on the court, that the team was scoring more than other teams. So if you're +4, that means your whole total time on the court, the team scored 4 more points than the other team. You feel me? If you're minus, that means your team scored less than the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a confusing stat how it's equated, but that's how it works.
Nah, I get it. Like right now, I can see we ain't score a lot of points, and he got shooters in. He got Mills, Harris, and KD, and Javon Carter. Javon Carter, he broke a record or tied the record when he was a rookie. He had like 8 3-pointers when he was a rookie. So he a shooter, you know what I'm saying? He out from Phoenix, and he didn't get a lot of playing time behind Booker and Chris Paul. So, he's here for that, and that's why, like, with Harden in the playoffs, you see that Nash, he didn't go to Mike James. That's the reason why you got a Patty Mills or a Javon Carter here. You know what I'm saying? So some of the, watching the first game and seeing, the highlights and everything, listening to it, you know what I mean? I feel like, I see the upgrades in a sense. I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm still missing Shaman. I feel like but he was such a off and on player, but just looking at it player for player, let's say it's Patty Mills for Shaman. Just argue's sake. I like Patty Mills over Shaman. You know what I'm saying? I like James Johnson or Bembry over a TLC. Shit, I probably like all the players over TLC. You know what I'm saying? And
not TLC.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like Paul Millsap, him and Jeff Green, it evens itself out. Maybe Jeff Green might be a little bit of a better player than Paul Millsap.
Bruh, listen, Jeff Green is way better of a player than Paul Millsap at this stage of their career.
And just contribution, he got 8 minutes, 5 points, and 3 boards. I like that in Millsap. You know what I'm saying? You effective when you out there. Even if Jeff Green, you all win that argument, and he is the better player.
Better defender, better offensive player.
But Paul Millsap, those are effective minutes. You know what I'm saying? You come out, you get 8 minutes, 5 and 3. I like that. And yeah, 8 minutes is good. It's 8. The first half, he only got 8 minutes. That's good. James Johnson, he only got 3 minutes. Put him back in the game. He shot 0 for 2, and you sat him. He not there for offense. Put him in the game to play defense. You feel what I'm saying? And this is what I be saying about Nash. Stop focusing so much on winning and offense. Put winning and defense in this, like, you know what I mean? Like together. Like, yeah.
How do he know? He don't know how to. He came from D'Antoni's system. D'Antoni's system has never been predicated on defense. It's always been, I'm going to outscore you. You feel me? And that's the system that he grew up in the league running. And this is what he's going to do. He's going to try to outscore everybody. I don't even think Nash know how to coach defense. You feel me? Like, cause he ain't never play a lick of defense his whole career.
I think
You
that's
feel
why
me?
we got Jacques Vaughn there. That's why we needed somebody like Jacques Vaughn to stay. And that guy that left, you could obviously see that he deserved the coaching job in Boston. Yeah, the home opener, I mean not the home opener, but the first game they lost it to the Knicks. But that's how you night after night, game after game. That's how you want to compete. And that's what I'm saying about us as the Brooklyn Nets. I feel like game one, we didn't compete at top level. I thought we were lethargic. I thought we could have played with a little more emphasis on the defense. And that's why I was happy to see Nick Clax man up in the interview and say, yo, we could have did better. And I'm part of the reason why we could have did better.
After he got his shit swatted, it was nasty.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, we take losses, we learn from it. You know what I'm saying? That whole, I don't see why you not hanging on your chest and shit like that. Yo, when you lose, you know what I'm saying? It has an effect on how you are. Like imagine I'm fucking we what say for instance we don't go first seed, but we go 8th seed. I'm gonna have an 8th seed type of energy. I'm not gonna have a first seed type of energy.
Over here.
I'm gonna be realistic, is what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm optimistic that we could beat any team, even Philly. Even when I do my recaps, listen to all of the shit that I be saying, and you can see how I'm saying that we could have won that game. So case in point is I always see how we could win, and I'll be upset like how Nash don't see this. But again, I'm a fan just looking in like, okay, yeah, it is what it is.
It's a different view when you sitting on the couch.
But talent-wise and coaching together collectively wins the game. It's not just talent. When it was just talent, Steve Nash showed the world. He hugged KD with the most dearest embrace. You know what I'm saying? Me. So my point is, when Steve Nash understands that there's going to be times where we need you to draw X and O to save us the same way KD saved us that night. When he starts putting emphasis on his accountability about how he can help us win game after game, I think we become more dangerous then. And I think his circle got to be more honest, be more vocal. Like, yo, Nash, you could have did better with this and did better with that.
He's learning on the job, son. You feel me? That's pretty much what it is. He's learning on the job.
Cam Thomas, man.
He doesn't have like I said, he doesn't have the coaching support and staff that he did before. You feel me? And like I said, D'Antoni was a Knicks coach. I didn't like him. You feel me? And I still don't like him. But he's not a horrible coach. So that is somebody good to have on your bench that you can rely on to pick their brain. Same thing with the old boy that went to Boston. Yeah, he don't have that anymore.
Not Jacques Vaughn. He's the last hope on defense, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, quarter to quarter, we did step up. You know what I'm saying? The first quarter, we gave up 34 points. Second, we gave up 28.
Listen, you have KD and James Harden. Y'all in every game. You feel me?
No, I'm just saying on the defensive side of the
ball.
I
know. I'm just saying, pretty much. Y'all got James Harden and KD. Y'all are not out of any game. You feel me? Like, I don't care if y'all go down by 25. I'm still gonna be watching the game. Like, they could probably come back.
Nah, but my point is that it decreased from 34 to 28. So that's 3 field goals at 6 points, right? So good. Again, the adjustment that Nash needed to make from the first to the second quarter, he did. We went into the halftime with a 7-point game. It's feasible. It's an away game. It's still in reach. In my opinion, if the game is between 10 to 20 points, it's in reach. You know what I'm saying? And this game is winnable. We can win this game.
That's what I just said.
I think that right now, when I look and see what's going on, the real offense for real is Steph Curry. Curry going off right now. Curry, sorry.
I'm not giving no game analysis because I don't want to know about the game because I want to watch it like it's the first time, like it just came on when I get to the crib. So I don't even check my phone for the score. I don't do none of that. I got to be hyped when I watch the game like I watched it live. You feel me?
Yeah, so I think we still in this, man. And again, I'm real critical with you, Steve Nash. But shout out to Steve Nash. I know you're dealing with a lot of pressure, and I know you hear all of the fans and all of the mutters around the water cooler, and oh, here comes Steve Nash, break it up. You know what I'm saying? I know you hear all of that. You know what I mean? Trust me, Steve Nash. We know it's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but you got the full support of the Brooklyn Nets fans, especially on my page. But you gotta get this work sometime. Know what I'm saying? Sometime I gotta talk to you. I gotta bring you in close, take a walk with you. You know what I mean? And just let you know, you know what I'm saying? You look down that bench and be confident. You know what I mean? Cam Thomas is hungry. I looked on the stat sheet. He got 0 minutes. Put him in the game. Bruce Brown, you got no excuse on why Bruce Brown ain't in the game.
You used the word hungry, right? So boom.
Yeah.
My coach, Coach Tommy T, best coach in New York.
Okay.
He was talking about Julius Randle, and they was talking about, how he's gonna, come out this season. And Coach Tommy T said, I didn't think it was possible, but he's hungrier than he was last year. I'm telling you, Jules is about to put the league on notice that last year was not an admiration. He's really like that. What I saw last game, that he wasn't relying solely as much on his, outside shooting. He took their big men, to the basket a few times. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think
he hit him with a cross.
Yeah. He kind of like made him have to tie his shoe up after, that little crossover.
Nice.
You feel me? And that's what I need to see more. Once he start mixing his inside game with his outside game more, he's going to be super deadly. We're going to see more 30-point games from this man. You feel me? And especially that he, you can't leave. The beautiful thing about the starting five, outside of Mitchell Robinson, you can't leave nobody open. When you double team Julius Randle, you run the major risk because everybody can shoot. You feel me? Even though in the beginning of his career, Kemba Walker wasn't a strong part of his game. He's a career 38% 3-point shooter.
Okay.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Nah.
When you 40%, they consider that really good.
Yeah.
You feel me? So 38% from Kemba's. Fournier is around the same. I think he's a little bit higher. RJ Barrett shot 40% from 3 last year. You feel me? So now you got people that can knock down shots, not only knock down shots, take people off the dribble. When they close out, able to take people off the dribble, get to the paint and dish. You feel me? That's one thing that we was missing with Reggie Bullock. You feel me? He couldn't take nobody off the dribble. He never pump faked and took the ball to the hoop. You feel me?
Right.
It was either catch or shoot, or pass the ball. You feel me?
Yeah, that's the same thing with Joe Harris. Like I looked at his stats. He shot 5 times, but 4 of them were 3-pointers. He 1 for 4. That's my whole point. Yeah, we gave you the contract to be the best shooter in the game, right? But if that's not happening, step up, take a jumper, warm up.
He was doing that last year.
But that's my point. Keep doing that. Warm up with a jumper. Like you took 5 shots, 4 of them are 3-pointers. You only knocked down 1.
I think his confidence is shot after the playoffs.
Nah, but my thing is warm up with a jumper. Use a pump fake. Draw the foul and then shoot a free throw. The free throw is a free throw. So you shoot the free throw, build your confidence with it, and then you take the 3-pointer after that. That's IQ. Listen, man, y'all was mad at me for saying that we should trade Joey. Y'all was mad at that. Y'all ain't gonna be, trust me, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, big fan Breezy. Yo, because I care about the team. I'm a fan of the team, not the players. Players come and go. Look at Kyrie. I thought he'd be with us. He's not here. But what I'm doing, I'm not crying over spilled milk. Put Cam Thomas in the game. Put him in the game. Prove me wrong. I want to see that. Prove me wrong. Say, yo, you were saying this and that about Cam Thomas. He played and then he whatever. But no, Nash not even giving him no minutes.
Yeah, I can't wait till he prove you wrong too, so you can stop
Cam
talking
Thomas,
about this guy.
They was chanting his name.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Rookie, he had to be doing something for a rookie to get his name chanted. So my point is that there's all of this hype around Cam Thomas, and I think he backs it up when he gets the opportunity.
That ain't nothing new. They were chanting Deuce McBride name in the garden a few times. Like, I mean, it happens.
I'm just saying. At least Deuce McBride got it in game.
Nah, he didn't actually.
Oh well, too bad. You know what I'm saying? But if Cam Thomas get in the game, like, yo, he could do his thing, man. Like, listen. only reason why I make such a big fuss about it is because I watched them all season. Rocco just came in here. He said, yo, I don't care about the preseason and this and that. It's because they got 17 championships. They don't have the same hunger as the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? And hunger coincides with morale. Ben Simmons, not hungry, is my point. A player like Julius Randle is hungry, is my point. That's the morale of the situation, though, not the skill set, but how they play, how they talk. KD talk like he got morale. Harden talk with morale. Patty Mills going to coffee shops, trying out cappuccinos and frappuccinos. You know what I mean? He's in Brooklyn, embracing the culture. Case in point is that's morale.
That's what Brooklyn became, cappuccino shops. You feel me? Evan Fournier is on a train
French
where
fries.
his gutter, you feel me? And Patty Mills is drinking cappuccino.
Yo, man, he come on, don't do that, man.
Cappuccino.
He represent Australia better than Ben Simmons.
All I'm saying is
he's the only RC we need on our team.
Listen, man, Fournier is French, man. They drink coffees and teas and stuff like that. You feel me? And he in the streets with his gutter. Your man Patty Mills is drinking cappuccino.
I'm with Patty Mills, 7 for 7. Ain't nobody on your team shot 7 for 7 for 3, and God knows how long.
That's cap.
So when?
So I think J.L. Smith got a game like that. But how much Patty Mills had?
He had 21.
How much French fry had? 32. Yeah, word. All right.
I at least said his last name. You just call him straight French fry?
Yeah, listen, man, because that's what you call him. I'm trolling you with your own shit.
French fry phone, yeah, man.
Listen, French fry playing better than Patty Mills.
Yo, I still like what Patty Mills brings to the table, and they were right. They say he was the best addition on our team. He is.
We'll see.
He so far, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just talking about the additions, not the draft class, for real.
Yeah, I hear you. I said we'll see.
Yeah. No, I like Patty Mills tonight. He got 6 points and an assist. He 2 for 3, 14 minutes, ±3.
Well, yo, I appreciate all my Knicks fans for not posting the score in the comments. I really do appreciate y'all guys, because I really want to go home and watch this game and be just as hype as y'all was, because I'm going into there blind on what the game was. I know y'all having a great time because I feel it in my soul. The Knicks is winning. You feel me? So, yeah, but yeah, I'm kind of done for today. I don't have much else to say.
Yo, man, this is about you coming back. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to wrap up, man, we can wrap up. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to go home and get to the game. And again, man, thank Kev. He did really well last week.
Kev, me and Kev talk all the time. He already know how I feel about the job that he did. You feel me? Shout out to you for coming down and holding it down for the Knicks and Ish squad. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
The team Knicks and Ish. You already know the vibes. You know what I mean? I just want to know what happened to all your Brooklyn Nets fans today. You feel me?
Hopefully they watching the game.
Yeah. I mean, they could at least lend you some support today. I'm kind of disappointed in those guys.
Yeah, that's fine, man. I'll hold it down for you guys.
Yeah,
man.
sure.
I knew it was going to be an onslaught.
Sure.
I knew they was going to, give it they all today. You know what I mean? So shout to Nick Belly. Shout to all the Knick fans.
Knick fans are watching the game too, but they still had made time to,
It's fine, man.
It's
okay.
Angelo Blue was in the building for a little while. What happened? He usually call up to talk some stuff.
Angelo, man.
You feel me?
Angelo.
What happened today? Guy. He usually call up to be like,
Listen,
yo, that guy you sitting next to, mad boring. Yo, it's Big Angelo.
Yeah, that's my guy from Kiss FM, man.
Yeah, listen,
sound
man.
Like he should be on a radio show or something, man.
I got love for Angelo, but what happened today, Angelo? Yo, was Big Angelo.
But shout out to all the fans that call up. Shout out to Rocco for helping us out with the phone calls.
Yeah, I'm trying to go home so I can watch this game, y'all. I see Fluke throwing in the comments. Obi Toppin must be going crazy. I gotta go watch this game.
All right, man. Thanks y'all for tuning in, man. Who Run the City, the podcast.
If you didn't do it already, press share. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Go subscribe to the YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make sure y'all do that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And go holler at us on IG too. You already know the vibes.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. See y'all next week. Let's go, Knicks.
Yeah.
Know the vibes.
Yeah, man. The cool head will prevail. Natural.
Sure.